Hey. Come on, Trav. You already know. Beam up, Trav. Come on. Trav, I sent you the link, bro. What's going on, people? This is an expert level game, finesse production, and my man Trav Terrell, he gonna beam up in a second. He said he ordering food. It's all good. What's going on with y'all players today, man? What you need me to unpack for you players? What's going on, Razor Ramon? Sorry about that stream earlier, man. If y'all want the whole video, head over to Everett Overton channel, and that's where the whole video. We went for a good 2 hours. It's fire game over there. Had a lot of fun. Shout out to my brother. For sure, man. I'm chilling, man. I got some gas. Throw me some questions. We can cam up, chill, smoke, drink. I got a Heineken right here, a 24 ounce. So that's what I'm sipping on. I'm just having a beer with y'all. Instead of drinking my beer, watching TV, I'm gonna drink my beer and talk to you guys. For say an hour. Then get to my day, you know. King Dre, what's up, bro? You want beam in? You want the link? You want the link, King Dre? What's up, Trav?
What up?
What's up? What's up? Trav in the building. King Dre, you want to beam up? I'll send you the link. What's going on with you? I'm a little faded, bro.
Oh shoot, I'm on one too, bro.
What's up, Chronic Blast?
Because what do you call it? So this quarantine thing, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like working at home is cool, and that's the thing. Like I said, that's what I like about programming. Like, shit like this don't affect your business like that, so that's cool. But at the same time, like I was in the groove going to the gym and going to doing martial arts and getting out and doing shit. Like I don't like not being able to be doing my routine. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm kind of bored a little bit. I gotta really get my focus right for next week. I've been doing a little too much chilling, man. I gotta be honest with myself. I hold myself accountable. I mean, but it's cool. I done create some fire content and shit, but like the gym shit. Like I'm not in the habit of working out at the house. I gotta try to find out how to incorporate that and just give me somewhat of a routine, some type of structure. I'm just kind of waking up at different times, doing different shit. So
No,
start no work.
I feel you,
I gotta get my structure right.
Hey, I've been slipping on my eating. I'm not gonna lie. I've had like like 3 pizzas in the last 5 days, bro. So like I'm not even gonna front. But at the same time, I could always bounce back and get what I lost back quick. So that's why I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? So I feel good doing it right now. I don't regret shit. I never eat pizza like I'm doing right now. So well, that's what I'm saying. It's just like people are like, oh man, like that's cool. You get to like people are like celebrating the not doing shittedness of this, if that makes sense. It's like, nah, like I don't like that this stops me from having my like grind going. And the thing is, like, I'm not being disrespectful to this coronavirus shit, but if you look at the numbers so far right now, like there's been other things that have been worse than this. Like, right now there's still some hype to it. So I respect those that have gone down, but bro, a lot of the stuff I've been seeing has been like people who are like hella obese already or whatever, like, or already looking kind of sick, catching this and just a compound effect. So
Shout out to Jonathan, Modern Life Dating. I sent you the link if you want to come up. We just chilling, bro. I'm drinking the beer and shit. Trav chilling, eating pizza. So we just giving game. Whatever comes and shit. No topic. We just come up and chill with us. We chilling.
I create a cool little. I got a cool little body workout. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just telling Nelly, come on. You get up here. We just chopping game.
I got a good little body workout going though, like full body workout going though during this time. So just had to watch some videos and put some shit together that I wanted to do.
I heard they had P90X online. I can't find it.
Bruh, that shit works if you want to do that. Like I did that for a while when I didn't have money to go to the gym. I don't know. I just like lifting heavy weight. My body responds good to lifting like heavy weight. So, but nah, that shit works, bro.
Yeah, he said, "Welcome to my life. No structure, just waking up, living the life." Yeah, I got to get used to it, Jonathan. I got to live this life for like at least 2 months for it to really feel like I'm living the life. It's so new. It just seemed random.
See, I like structure. I just like structure that I create. Like I'm spontaneous too, but I like structure, bro. I just want it to be what I choose to structure it as. Like I don't mind it. Like I like going to the gym. Like that's something that's my video game. So for me, like working out is something I need. You know what I mean? So if you want it, you'll adapt during the time. You can still people are like, oh, I can't hit. Yeah, there's certain things, but you can still do a lot still. You just have to be willing to do it or not. Like with YouTube, it makes it so much easier, bro. I can go look at 5 videos and watch 5 different programs and piece together what I want to do out of those 5. There you go. You know what I mean?
You ain't got no chicks on deck for tonight?
Nah, bro. To be honest with you, right now, I've been kind of on like a little mini monk mode in a way because I've just been hella focusing on some of these things I want to get done for work. So I could have people over, but I'm like, right now, I just feel like work needs my attention.
So you know what the quarantine and chill? You ain't been hitting that off?
I will. I mean, I could. Like, if I wanted to do it tonight, I could. If I wanted to set it up, but like I said, right now my work shit is kind of having my focus right now.
Jose needed, it looks like nowadays. Say that out loud, yo. I just did.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of showing that right now. Like, I don't like, and I got a thick one on deck I could fucking be with, but I mean, I want to get this work done. Some shit happened. They want me to do a task I haven't done before, and I think some stuff got miscommunicated on the requirements. So I caught up, but like I put in overtime to figure it out, and they didn't tell me to do that. I did that because I saw the importance of the situation. So that just has my attention right now. Like I got, you know what I mean? It just is what it is. Sometimes, you know, the bitches can just sit to the side for a second while some real shit gets done.
Hell yeah.
And if they go, they go. Whatever.
I know. I'm trying to finish up the fucking King of Tigers, man. I'm 5 episodes in. I can't wait to finish watching that shit.
So wait, what is that? What is that about? Because you were posting that. What was that?
Shit. It's the #1 trending shit on Netflix right now. It's this fucking cat. What's up, King Solomon? It's this fucking this cat. He gay. He like a. I just showed the pre.
Okay, yeah. Did you just show it in EO? Did she do EO?
Yeah. I'm gonna see you the link.
Like, yeah, because you didn't. No one said he was gay, but they showed the one picture. I'm like, what is this? Some on that shit? I was like, what is this?
He is gay.
Yeah, I was like, because they made sure to show that. I was like, nigga, what the fuck?
He is Sav. He married them both at the same time. I seen the link. He married them both at the same time.
Yeah.
That shit hella good, bro. It's hella fucking, well, me, it's hella good to me already. I like that type of shit.
Well, I know you. You watched it not just for the you watched it not just for the surface level. I know you're like dissecting like the 48 laws of power of all the situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what have you gotten from it though? Like game wise?
Man, you want me on? Man, it's so much game.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Because I know you. Even if something's entertaining to you, for the most part, there's some type of game you're getting from it. That's why you fuck with.
Look, I'm watching it with a chick. I'm telling her, I'm like, bro, this is finesse game. Because what? You already know I got serious and shit.
Yeah, because I know you preface it with, see, this is why it's finesse game. I already know that John Madden's coming out, nigga.
Because look, so he was fucking with the so it's a dude. Okay, you know the movie Scarface, right? Remember he had
you guys were playing the music too.
Yeah. So that movie was made off of a guy who used to fuck with the Tigers, and they fucked with the Tigers through the dude. So dude had all kind of tigers. It's like he
was the tiger plug for the movie.
No, for the nigga, for the real nigga who the movie is made from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but just hella shit. And then it's just hella scandal when it's this one cat, he fuck with the type. It's like their own community and they just be having hella shit going on. And then this bitch, they think she killed her husband. The whole thing around the streets is the tiger husband up and she got the insurance money and she going up against this guy. He got a YouTube channel and he stole her idea and then he made her shit's like viral. She got like 20 million people. He tried to hijack her shit. His shit burned down and he blamed it on her. He made YouTube videos about it. He got it on the news. It's hella shit, bro.
So it's like a hidden little ratchet tiger community, nigga. Bruh,
scandal, murder, sex, orgies.
Nah, I'm gonna check it out though.
It's one guy on there. He finessed the main guy because he had hella money and shit. But he was hella stunned. He had Ferraris and all this big ass mansion and shit.
I'm listening. I'm grabbing something to drink.
Yeah. So the dude Rob. So he like, damn, this nigga got hella money and shit. So he tried to fuck with him. Because he needed more money to back his shit. Because he had to go to war with the other broad. He was going to war with her, and then so he was running out of bread. So he found this rich dude, and then the rich dude he was like, all right, okay, boom, now I could have got enough money in my pocket to go against this broad. and he ended up letting him take over the whole zoo and shit ranch. So he took it over. Come find out, he don't even have bread like that. He didn't have shit. So he finessed him out of his shit. He thought he was finessing him because he was good. He had the bread, and he was going to use his bread to go against the bitch. But the other guy just finessed him out of his whole establishment. Yeah.
The amount of finesses that just dropped. It's like, okay, I gotta watch this.
It's the number one. Hey Sheila, baby, it's the number one thing on YouTube on Netflix right now.
Yeah, I do remember because you were. Hey, has that always been on StreamYard? Or did they update that shit where you can do like the picture-in-picture and like show something like that?
I don't know.
Did you just level up from like white belt to like blue belt, nigga? Like just figure out the technology more?
I had to level up. I had to put on because
I was like, all right, this nigga's doing screen shares now, like
productions,
intermediate level game. All right,
I'm putting on productions, nigga.
Yeah.
We making productions around here. I don't know what y'all niggas do on them other channels. Over here, we got epic production. Watch this. This end up being
level production.
You see how chill it is? This might end up being an expert level production, bro. Let's see. I'll be able to tell after 35 minutes.
Bro, we vibe pretty cool, bro, because I kind of know how to bring out of you shit to say. Like, I'm a good host. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So, and you're like the difference is why I knew quick with you is because you are older niggas I grew up around.
Right.
You weren't in San Jose, but you're in the Bay. So it's like when I saw how you rocked, I'm like, oh yeah, I already know this nigga's official because he's like he has that similar up north swag like these other niggas I know that are official. Like there's like commonalities. So
hell yeah, Renzo, you could come up too, but make sure your reception is good, bro. None of that noisy shit. Sometimes I just can fuck up everything. Like, damn.
Hey, StreamYard is not good on the phone for me, bro. Like, it works fine on the computer, but if I try to go on my phone, it's fucking Boo Boo Johnson, bro.
Yeah.
It don't work.
Yeah, man.
But yeah. So, all right. So, I'm trying to think of just how to get something kicked off. But okay. The quarantine.
And I hit 14K on you haters. You haters didn't like it, huh? Go ahead.
So the quarantine, is this in any way show in any way expose anyone's abundance or anything like that? Because I don't know, bro. Like, I get that we're in quarantine, but I kind of feel like we're in quarantine in like the 21st century, bro. Like, it's a little inconvenient for certain shit, but at the same time, we got like the internet, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, like, you just have to make certain adaptations and kind of just see, like I said, like, I've been fucking with some dishes that I've been meaning to make because it's like, now I don't have an excuse. Like, I got more time at the crib, so if I don't work out, my other thing is, all right, let me try cooking this. Like, I got an Instant Pot. Let me try some shit in this and, like, expand my game. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, I know what you mean. RPC down worldwide. Sheila. Renzo, come up here, fool. I know Renzo got a tail. Renzo be having the coldest tails, bro, all time.
Yeah, that fool be having some.
This nigga be having tails, bro.
They be having like movie theme plots, like movie plots. Like,
this nigga be having the coldest tails. You need to give me your stories and let me hold on. Look, Renzo, you let me tell your stories, nigga. That's $1 million. That's $1 million.
Yeah, right.
Me telling Renzo stories and putting my spin on it, nigga, that's over.
Yeah, he's got some definite tales.
Man,
yeah, hey Dre, that Instant Pot's that shit go, bro. I fuck with that thing heavy, and I didn't even really scratch the surface with that hoe.
What?
My little Instant Pot thing, it's like a 7-in-1 shit. You could like do like roasts, you could do like steam shit, you could like do fucking bread. I think like hella shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so been bucking with that. That's bait game right there, bro.
Shout out to Adelina. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. You so beautiful. You like to ride horses. How did I know that?
Bruh. Hey, if you ride horses though, you gotta ask certain questions because on certain trails with them horses, they make them horses like to walk on the edge of the cliff and shit by nature. So you gotta be cool, bro. Because the last time I did one, they were trying to make us do that shit, and I was like, bruh, I've never been on a fucking horseback ride that does this shit, and that shit was fucking hella weird.
You know what? You know what RPC talking about? He said the story of the dude jumping out the closet on me. Have you heard me tell that?
Was that when like it was like a single mom you fucked with and you knocked her down and then you were in the bed and you said you had to do the Street Fighter position or whatever?
Yeah, that wasn't in the closet though. He got me caught me slipping in the bed.
Well, do you know what closet shit he's talking about?
No, I'm just asking because we all talking. Maybe you knew off the top. He'll tell me, but I just don't. Just you might have just knew.
All right.
Jumping out the closet on him.
But yeah, I mean, I got a family member that's like been trying to stress me out about you don't have any girls over because you're just quarantined. I'm like, bruh. Hey. Hey. I'm like, nigga, you should be more worried about me catching the STD off one of these bitches than that shit. But I get it.
RPC said his mistake is I don't know. Yeah, oh yeah, he talking about that. Oh, y'all want to hear that story? They don't want to hear that story. Y'all want to hear? Y'all give me some fire signs if y'all want to hear that story RPC talking about.
Let's hear the story, bro.
I could just play the video. I ain't gotta say
it. you got it on video, the story?
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of my story times. That's how you know, fool. What you talking about?
I'm trying to remember. I don't know why I don't
remember saying it, the Street Fighter shit, right?
Yeah, but you're talking about the closet shit. I'm not talking about the...
All right, look, they want to see it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Tell me when 5 people do the fire sign, then I'll get it.
You got 3. I just remember the first time you told me about rhinos, and I was just busting up laughing, nigga. I was like, rhinos? It's like, that gas station shit's really a secret key? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, wait a minute, what? And then when I actually tried one, I was like, oh, shit, dude. I felt like I went Super Saiyan in some pussy the first time I did that. I was hitting Kamehamehas in that bitch.
Yeah, it lasts for days, too.
Bruh. Yeah, I was like, oh, shit, bruh. So, you weren't playing.
Hold on, I got it right here. Y'all want me to play the whole thing or what? Whole thing or just a part of it? Hold on, let me cue it up.
You'd have to ask RPC and them because I have no idea the context of the story.
Uh-oh. All right, I got it. I pulled it up now. Let's see.
Hey, you got delivery weed by you?
Huh?
You got DoorDash weed by you, bro?
I don't know. I just go to the spot. Okay, hold on. They want to see this shit. Y'all want to hear it or y'all want to see it? Put hear or see. Cause some of y'all might not even seen this before. See it or just hear it. Cause I could just play it. You ain't necessarily gotta see the video.
Oh, fuck, man.
I know I ain't gonna get flagged. I ain't gonna get flagged. So it's cool. This is my own shit. If they flag me, doing my own
if they flag you, that's just blatant hate. Hey, I see what you were talking about though with the what you call it. That nigga Dame Dash did a live stream, but only had like 9 viewers. I was like, fuck no, bruh.
Told you, bruh.
I was like, 9 viewers. I was like, this nigga has 60,000 subscribers. Fuck that. This nigga was hitting the expert level cough right there.
This is classic. Y'all ain't seen videos like this of me.
Yeah. You can tell this is like early off, you nigga.
Early.
You can tell you still have a little bit of that. All right, let me make sure, nigga. Hold up.
That's old school.
So, if I met her on Friday, I probably took her down that Sunday.
Who seen this?
We talked on the phone and, all that fun. And,
Yeah, bottoms in.
so this particular day, I don't know where you live at, but where I live at is this thing called iFly, which is basically simulated
I
skydiving.
got an iFly right next to me.
And then it's like a simulation of skydiving. I've been real skydiving before. It's pretty cool, but once you do real shit, like, so she took me to skydiving. Not skydiving.
Can y'all hear this shit? Can y'all hear it?
And then after that,
Press one if you can hear it.
after that,
You have to like kind of pay attention to hear it, but it could be better.
that's why I don't believe that. But it's basically it's some food shit. When I say food, I just mean some high food shit. Some shit that costs money. So we go and do that.
My shit is different.
So this is the second weekend. So she looks weird, what I'm saying? But the thing is you gotta realize, nice guys.
Yeah, juices and berries, stupid crack in here.
Commentary and shit.
So I went up there on the next after she took me, right? She took me. She took me to iFly, and she took me to the station. Another quick tip, D. You want to get women to invest? Tell me you never did shit before.
Oh, let me get to the Street Fighter part.
Like, I give you a quick.
Hey, that's a real ass statement there where you said, "Tell them you haven't done some shit before." That's game right there.
Here it go, right here.
I assume you wanted a bad story, right? Because I see you that good ones. Good for me, but
LDA.
I'm not gonna sleep.
That nigga LEA been making some little slapping ass beats lately, bro.
So when you fight with a motherfucker, right? It's usually like, what? Y'all go back and forth, but when you sleep, it ain't none of that. I'm knocked out asleep, so this motherfucker might have been laid up over me, staring me down for like 5-10 minutes. He hit me right in my fucking face. What the fuck? I'm ass nigga. Because if she wasn't a single mom, she wouldn't have had a baby mama to fucking hit me right in my fucking face. So I get up, I'm ass naked, right?
You were squaring up naked.
I swear to God, when I got up, and she like, stop, Tyrone, whatever his name is, 30 feet Rodney. We square up like
Classic Oppie, niggas.
Yeah.
music. I had my stance on the shit. I'm fighting this motherfucker, right? I'm not fighting because I care about the fucking shit. I'm fighting for my clothes. Clothes over there, shoes over there, pants over there. Like, ha 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 ha. I'm trying to stick and move, stick and grab clothes and shit, right? Ha ha ha. Grab drawers. That's all I want to do. Drawers. I can't get them out of their ass. So we squaring up like Street Fighter 2. It's like, I ain't got the Hadoukens. I ain't got the all Yukins, and I ain't got the I ain't got none of that shit. It's naked.
Oh, you
Like, behind this fucking shit that I just met last weekend. I give 0 fucks about her. But here I am, I gotta fight for my man that he all in his feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because they call her these baby daddies, they be knowing their baby mama's schedule and shit. They know when they fuck with somebody, And I'm gonna tell you also too.
Fire game.
With baby mamas, this is what baby mamas be doing. They be telling their baby daddies how happy and how great you are. You think it's like, yeah, I am great, huh? No, that makes them want to fuck with them. So he want to see how on that she is with the new motherfucker. So he gonna start, I miss my family and all that kind of fucking shit. And start calling attention. He might not give shit. He might give zero fucks about her. But once you start rubbing the next motherfucker in his face, that's gonna make him come back around in the picture. So I gotta fight this motherfucker for draws and a t-shirt. I grab my shit. He chasing me down the hall. I'm running. I done got about 4 or 5 licks on him and shit. I'm trying to get to the car, man. And then I fucking close the fucking like the stairwells and shit in the apartment door, the emergency door. I slam that shit on him. You know what I'm saying? His fucking finger and shit. Ran, got up in the car. Draws and t-shirt, brother. So the thing is this too. You meet a quiet, you dudes be thinking, he be thug motherfuckers. He was a biker dude. Biker dudes don't do shit but fuck with bitches. That's all they do. That's a whole nother video. So just because you think you met a nice girl, and, oh, I met a nice girl, she's a school teacher. Oh, I met a nice girl, she's a fucking analyst. They be like a thug passion, brother. So yeah. Had to fight for my draws and my life and shit behind some chick that I just met a week prior and took me out that I had no interest in long term. Yeah. Don't motherfucking take 6 miles. You want more? You want more? I'm trying to fuck with this beautiful face, man. It's still intact though. Yeah.
That's classic, bro.
Yeah.
I was bigger then, and I was hella bigger.
Shit.
I was hella bigger. You see that? You see that purpose? You see how bigger I was? Look at that. Look how I look.
You're moisturized in that video. Yeah. You had the fucking what you call it, the extra level beard game going.
I seen somebody. What did he say? He want to talk. What you want to talk about, Jerome? It's not gonna be a funny. That's your name. What you want to talk about, bro? It's kind of odd. You just don't want to talk. What's up? What's going on, bro? What is your deal, Jerome?
Hey, so was it worth it at the end of the day, hitting that to go through all that?
Man, hell no. I didn't stop fucking with her. I was fucking with her after that still. Stupid. Trying to like prove something. Dumbass shit.
Oh, you were? I thought that was it after that.
Nah.
You moving hella cautious though, and you started re-fucking with her? Like, oh, like
no, because he caught me slipping. So I, to be honest with you, I wanted to fight him again. So I stayed around.
Oh, so you want to go around 2, nigga? You want to put it in the extra quarter?
Because the first time he called me slipping, so I wasn't prepared. So it's like, all right, now I know what time it is. So now I want to lay up on some more.
Niggas trying to have like Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4 crack off. Offie 2, Offie 3. Yeah, no, I feel it though. Yeah, when you get stole on and that was like you were asleep and yeah.
Yeah, I wanted a rematch. I'm like, fuck that shit. That's me on the pick on the corner.
Then you had to fight hella Shaka Zulu naked and shit. Like,
just ask your question, Jerome, and we can answer it. Just ask me the question.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, I ain't never had no like.
Just ask me the question in the chat, bro, and I'll answer it. It's a problem. I don't know you. All right, well, ask the question then.
I only had one time where I had somebody captain up. We didn't fight, but this dude was trying to like captain up to make sure the girl was okay I was with because he liked her. It's like, yeah.
Why I'm on the pick, huh? What the fuck? What are you talking about? I thought you said you had a question. Like, do you have a question? Then we can answer it. That's what I'm saying.
Millie.
If you have a question, Jerome, just ask the question and then we can answer it. You should ask me now, bro, because thank you, Millie, on the 14K. You know we got the wrenches in here. They'll block you, bro, so you gotta be serious. If you want here to play, you just get blocked and you can't come and play anymore. So you got a question, just ask it, and then we can answer it.
What it do, Millie?
Yeah. Why I'm on the pick? Huh? What is he talking about?
Yeah, I know. It's not making sense, the shit he's saying.
All right, bro. The next thing you say just need to be a full question so we can answer it, or else I'm gonna just act like you're not here because you confusing me. Now I don't need to be confused on my own shit. So shout out to you. Just come with the question so we can answer it, Jerome. That's all I want from you, bro. That's it. Thank you. What if a girl likes you but never texts you often? She on the cock carousel. She got other motherfuckers who she is texting. That's the answer.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Cause women texting somebody, bro. You think women just don't receive text messages just because she ain't texting you? Somebody's texting that ass, bro.
And you gotta think too, if like not every woman has a dude that's piping them down right. So you piped her down right too, and she still don't come back around. Like sometimes they just be in that phase too. Like they be hitting and quitting.
Yeah, I know. Cats always knock me for like having open relationships and shit because I think that's some like weirdo shit. It's not weirdo shit. It's just the regular shit, bro. Like I just understand that women gonna do what they do, and the best thing for me to do is just let them do it, bro. Why try to stop it? Just take care of my business, and then that's it. That's it. Why I gotta worry about what you do? I don't. People be thinking I'm bugging. Like, no, bro. Look, wouldn't you rather her just tell you what time it is? You know, if you want to know, because if you giving her that boyfriend energy, she ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Hey, so I think I could sum this up. So Nike SB. So here's the thing.
You see that question from Eve?
How should you treat a woman that's trying to buy your attention?
How should you treat a woman that's trying to buy your attention?
Like,
what's the problem, fam? Let her keep doing it until she run out of gas, nigga. That's it.
Yeah. I was trying to see like where the negative was. That's why I was like, wait, like what is
see how much gas she got with that. See how much gas.
The thing is like it's like being honest is like the biggest thing, bro, with that too. It's like as long as you don't trick anybody into why they're investing into you and they know the deal, it's like
I hit 14K. Who gonna be the first to shoot me $14 in the super chat? Make it mean something tonight. I don't want nothing but $14 super chats. That's it. Or nothing. $14 or nothing. That's what we're gonna do. We either gonna do nothing or 14. Because I'm gonna remember all of it. Because it's 14. $14 for 14K as I roll the tree.
And as you roll the tree.
Yeah. You can't see.
That's fine.
Thank you, Adelina. I'm ready to get up out of here, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. I am ready to hop on the plane and go anywhere. Golly, bro. I'll go to Nebraska. Nigga, I'll go to fucking Ohio. No shade. I'm just first things I'm naming. Shout out to Lawrence D. Adams. I fucking go to.
Hey, so how hard is it gonna crack now when we get out of this quarantine, you think? Like, is it gonna be really cock carouseling? Like, you think there's gonna be like an uptick? Because everybody been hibernating.
I didn't have, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I done had 6 old ones hit me up in the last week. This week because of this quarantine shit. Just on some, hey, I hope you okay type shit. You know, so That ain't nothing crazy, but that's enough to where I can wiggle with that if I want to.
Yeah, my ex hit me up.
I could take like 3 of them down.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, because this is gonna go at least till like another month, they're saying. I just think it's like when people come out, I think some people are gonna go buck wild when they come out of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I think for some people it makes it easier, but then for some people that are gonna adhere to it when this is over, they're gonna be like, "Oh, freedom," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Cause I just ain't really been sweating the hoes like that, to be honest with you. I mean, I got a couple, but it still ain't even like that. You know?
Yeah, I haven't been sweating them like that either. And like I said, like especially in the last like month, I've been kind of like a terror, bro. So, but I haven't really been caring.
Boom! Bloody Magoo will come in there with the $14.99 super chat for the 14K. See, that's why I fuck with you. See, do exactly what he's supposed to do. You know what, Battery Gulu? You email me. You get a free consultation. You get a free consultation. Yep. You always support me. So guess what? You email me and we'll do a private stream. Me and you. Just me and you. Now, I want to know, is this some real shit or some fake shit, Lawrence? You got LDA After Dark. Are you starting a new channel or somebody being funny? We need to know before we address this LDA After Dark.
That's a real point.
I want to know, is it somebody being funny?
And if it is, why would people do that?
Is this you, Lawrence, or are you being funny? Somebody being funny? Is somebody being really funny around here? Because that, of course, you're gonna say it's real as you, fool. if there was a troll gonna type it, it's real. Of course. What you gonna say? It's fake. Of course, you're gonna say it's real. I don't know. I ain't never heard about this. I'm usually chimed in.
Wasn't Lawrence on here earlier on his other one? Yeah, he was.
I'm gonna call Lawrence up. Lawrence, I gotta let you know somebody is using your image. Hey, using your image, Lawrence. All right, it's him. I put my phone down. Okay. He put the Mo2 up. I was about to call you right now. Like, bro, you know somebody using your face and
So what's LDA After Dark? That sounds be like BT Uncut or what?
That's shit for the ladies.
I see.
I'm just assuming we ain't talk about it. I mean, you said it's here. I don't know because you said that. I'm just about to call you though. Hold on. You know how we can see if it's Lawrence? If he beams up. So I'm gonna send Lawrence the link. So if Lawrence is him, he'll beam up. If it's LD After Dark is a fake, then he won't be able to beam up. That's how we figure out. Come on, Lawrence D, the fake Lawrence D. Adams. I sent you the. RP said he spoke to him and what? I missed it.
I guess it is.
9 seconds. Yeah,
It's confirmed.
Okay, it's confirmed. All right, cool. That I was about to say, bro. Because did you ever see somebody made a fake Instagram mine, bro?
What kind of shit is that, bro? Like,
did you ever see somebody made a fake Instagram mine, bro?
That's me, man. Y'all got nervous, boy, didn't y'all?
Yeah, you know, I mean, shoot. There's been crazy things that have been happening.
me, man.
You gotta turn
Got
off
the
the YouTube.
echo.
It's me, man. Y'all got nervous, didn't y'all?
I didn't get nervous. I'm just like, I'm about to just call this nigga up right now and see. I had to put my phone out.
It's me, man. Hey, somebody put me on timeout, so I couldn't do nothing. God, dog.
Let's get tied down around this bitch.
That's
See,
what I said.
not play around.
Right, it's me, man. I'm gonna put something. I'm gonna put something. The only way we only know. Let me see. Let me see. What is it that we only know?
You already said it anyway. No.
Oh,
You already put it.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put this in, and
Yeah, we didn't know if somebody was, texting.
Yeah.
I thought somebody went to edit profile.
I'm gonna put something in there so you know it's me. This is the only way you know it's me. If I put, no, they won't let me. They won't let me get me on timeout. God, no. Take me off the timeout, everybody. They got me on timeout. Y'all ain't playing, boy. The trolls like, that's a fake LTA. Fake. Get me on timeout. I can't put nothing in there. But I was gonna put something that only three of us would know. Well, who in the group would know.
That's hella funny.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm about to set up this other account. It is LDA After Dark, and that's going to be more for talking more on After Dark stuff.
Sex.
So I want to bring
Sex.
So yeah. So I wanted to bring that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny, Trav? You know what's funny? Shout out to E. So you seen me call Talleyrand on the phone, right?
When
we was on doing Step Brothers.
Oh, I think you did, huh?
Yeah, Talleyrand got on it.
I gotta go back and literally listen.
Oh, well, never mind. I can't even. What I tell you ain't even gonna be funny if you ain't heard it. So never mind. Just remind me later. You gotta hear it, and then I gotta say it. Or else instead of this, ain't no sense of it.
No doubt.
I can't get in. Y'all got me on timeout, man. I feel like I'm a little kid or something.
Millie said profile pic.
What was you up to, Lawrence?
Just man, I had to go to my sister's house, man, and she got me doing some manual labor on my off day.
Oh, you got outsourced?
Yeah, man. I'm putting in steps and putting it in and a wash sink in the basement, changing that out. Come on, man.
Bruh, I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes when I go and I visit my mom, my sister, my spidey senses of outsourcing go up because I'm like, all right, what are they gonna have me try to do while I'm over here? Like, I know there's gonna be some tasks they want me to do.
Yeah, man. I'm like, man, I'm supposed to be chilling, man. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
King Simon, look how serious right there. Snipers on the roof.
They're about to get me. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, I miss my private. Like, I like having my privacies. I like having my shit set up, and I'm an independent person, so I do not like when people ask for favors too much.
Yeah, I didn't mind, man. It was, it was just, she's like, well, the sink keep messing up. I said, shoot. We can go to Home Depot. I said, shoot. We're getting a whole tub, a whole faucet. I'm putting plumber's tape on. I said, geez, Louise. I love it though, man, because it's my younger sister.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking, there you go. I just put it in there since I'm out of timeout. Did you see what I said? Only we would know what that means.
Hold on, let me look. Sex.
Only we would know what that means. Trav should know.
Sex. Open the window.
You know what that is?
I don't.
Dude, in Vegas.
I'm trying to think.
So
Turn out the lights.
Well, I know it's you though.
Yeah.
Open up the window.
You just jog my
memory. We were all in Nelly's place, and we was at Nelly's spot in Vegas. They said, LDA, you might want to open that window.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah.
There you go. Nelly know what it is. That's why I'm
Yeah.
I got
What's up, SC Flair? What's going on, bro?
yeah, Red Pill.
What can we chop game about? What can we chop game about?
Yo, ask a question in the chat.
Yeah.
Ask a question in the chat.
Sudden death. There we go.
Sudden death fumigation. I keep seeing the HT. Do y'all see that?
What are you talking?
Millie said it and RP said it. It just on my end, it looks like HT.
Oh, it's the flag. It's the Haitian flag.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your emojis ain't showing right.
Yeah, the Haitian flag.
What's the best country up? Man, I'm hella mad I can't fucking go.
The best country with good eat.
Man, I'm supposed to go to Vietnam. I was hella looking forward to it, man. That's cold. That is cold, bro. Like, I'm still hurt. I'm ready to go. My bad.
Did you get any like credits or refunds?
Huh?
Did you get any credits or refunds?
I'm sure they will. I haven't even hit them up yet about it. I was just kind of still trying to like hold on to hope a little bit as much as I could. It's just getting more unofficial. So, fuck it. So I ain't reached out. I mean, I already know what time it is. So
Yeah.
I think they know what time it is too. I don't think it's gonna be much of a tussle about it. It's some world shit. I don't think we're gonna have to wrestle about that one.
And as far as food, I'll just say it's not the whole cuisine, but as far as the bread, when I was in Paris, in France, bruh, that bread was good as fuck, bruh. I just remember I was like, damn, this shit is like, I don't know, it's like there's bread and then there's this shit. Like, that shit was hella good.
I can tell you, Rome got the worst pizza. Hella nasty pizza.
Bro, that shit's not like, well, their pizza's not like what we think pizza is. Like, pizza's more of an American thing, from what I gather.
That shit.
But like, there were certain Italian dishes I had out there that were fucking hella good, and I was like, oh shit, like, because I didn't really like tomatoes like that growing up, but the way they do their tomatoes, I was like, bro, this shit's bomb as fuck. It's just another level.
All you're gonna do silver. It's like $14 an ounce, man.
Nice SB head, Gary.
Yeah.
I like the Philippines, bro. I had a good time in the Philippines, bro. Dubai was fly too. Dubai was real fly. Thailand is real. I suggest every black man go to Thailand, whether you like Asians or not. Just get used to feeling like a king when you walk around, because that's definitely how you feel.
Wait, so why you say that? It's just how they react to us out there, or what? What is it?
Yeah, they give you a lot of respect. It's different. They give you more respect than you get from your black brothers.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. More than that.
When did you go out there? How long ago?
What is it? 220, 218? Like when I first started this shit.
Oh, okay.
When I first started this shit.
You went by yourself?
Thailand, yep. Yep, I was out there dolo. That shit was lit, bro. I mean,
what's up?
Just the energy. People be bowing when you walk and shit. Like everything hella cheap. Everybody hella nice. They all respect you. Know your culture. Know your music.
You like hip hop.
So it wasn't like, was there any like danger you had to look out for or anything? Or
nah, bro, that shit was solid, bro.
It wasn't like fucking Kickboxer or that nigga Jean-Claude Van Damme dancing in the club and some thugs in there.
That shit was solid. And I think, that is Thailand. I was about to say Cambodia, but that is Thailand too. No, that shit was solid, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I go back. You going to Ethiopia, King Solomon? Why you ain't telling me? I'll go with you.
I need to go just because it seems like every third or fourth chick I talk to is Ethiopian. So I just need to go out there and be like, all right.
They're beautiful, man.
Yeah.
They are beautiful.
There's definitely some Ethiopian women I've talked to that are fucking fine as fuck. That's a shell shot.
It'd be hard to find the ones that date out their race and shit, like the super bad ones. A lot of them don't fuck with niggas.
They fuck with me a little bit. Not all of them, but
yeah, some of them be on their culture. They like, what's your last name? No way.
But not. I've noticed though, it'll kind of be like they fuck with certain things, but don't fuck with other shit. Like I'm kind of palatable to them, and there's a physical connection. But sometimes they don't be into like African American shit. Like even though they into me, they'll be like, I could just tell they're more on their African Ethiopian shit, but not like African American shit. Sometimes.
Yeah, they got their own little circle, their whole little.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right. Like,
everybody's gonna know with them. They got their own shit.
That's what I kind of do a couple times. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, we ain't gonna probably get along like on a super serious level, but you just fuck with me and you find me attractive. All right, cool. Because other than that, we don't see eye to eye on shit. Or on major shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm big on African American shit. Not that every girl I fuck with's got to be on some Malcolm X shit, but you got your certain core shit you fuck with that you're not compromising for nothing.
Yeah, man. You're not ready to find that one and settle down?
Bro, I just don't like okay, so I'm not gonna ever like say that you can't. I'm just not gonna use that. But for me right now, I haven't found like one I would want to. I found ones that have qualities, but there's just not one where I'm like, it has to be her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Obviously, how much would you recommend to bring on a trip to Asia? Because I know the American dollar goes a long way. You good with like 2 bands? 2 to 5? 2 minimum, 5 max? It just depends on what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? You can spend 1,000 in one night, or you can spend 150 in one night. It depends on you. So I say 2 minimum, 5 max.
Hey, so how do you do it? When you go out there, you immediately go and exchange some currency, or how do you prepare your money for when you're out of the country? Because you can't just slide, right?
Yeah, you can.
But there are a lot of places that'll take an American credit card.
Yeah, you can use your credit cards and shit. You can use your credit cards and shit. Yeah, I'll go get money at the airport, or just it just depends. It depends on what I'm doing. Like sometimes if I go somewhere, I already have like a tour in the morning. So say I get somewhere like at 11:30, and then I go to bed, and then I wake up, I got a tour picking me up at 6. So that's like already lined up. You know what I mean? So I'll be doing shit like that. So it just depends.
Hey, yeah, have you ever been to was it Larive? I hope I'm saying that right, but saying hitting the street vendors. You ever hit them like they be like cracking ass marketplaces at some of the Asian spots you went to?
Yep, hell yeah, it should be tight, man. It should be hella cheap.
They be like stupid hustling.
Yeah, man. But the people out there, they're not aggressive. Only in China they're aggressive.
Because in New York, what you call when I went out there?
China, they'll get up in your face.
In New York, when I went out there, like
they'll get up in your face and not give a fuck either.
Yeah,
they don't be like
families be doing that shit. It's like families doing that shit, blood. Like aunties and uncles with their nieces and nephews that deep be doing it. Like,
and I want everybody in the chat to be able to talk about traveling just like this casually a year from now. So let's do it, fellas.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you be saying, yeah, like people don't watch like my travel videos and shit, I'm like, that's like a lot of the shit where you get the game from. Like, if you're with somebody, like, you gotta be bringing something to the table. Like, you're not going to be having weak conversations, being able to talk about tight shit you did traveling.
Thanks. I didn't even know my dog was right there. His ass.
Like, bro, like, I don't know if that one is still up, but that one where you said off the traveling, you created like Facebook groups that were like travel groups, and you were like the admin. So then that was like a little community you had, and you know there were like bitches in it. I was like, bruh, I'm like, that's fucking genius.
Yeah, I was in Thailand when I did that.
But that was just like organic too, because you just like, you know, talking and connecting with people about certain shit. So you just did something you organically did and created a pipeline like that.
See,
it's like pussy entrepreneurialism. Like, you know, like basically for us, it's like, hey, all right, I got this. Oh, I'm gonna intertwine my bitches with this like that. Boom.
I could tell them what that was. I can play the video too. It's just
that was in the early days too. That was when you like first started.
According to YouTube, it was my first video. I took a lot of shit off. So if you go all the way back,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I don't know if it's still up there because I know you took it off. Yeah, those were fucking game. Like when you went out to like, I think you went out to like China, and then you were talking about you were on the tour, and you talked to some chick, and you saw her like 2 days later with another dude. You're like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like you were dropping hell of a game.
Yeah, I had like 3 girlfriends in Thailand and shit.
Yeah. What chips you eating?
Huh? Did you hear it?
Yeah, that shit's in fucking surround sound, bro.
Hold on now. Go ahead, Lawrence. Because I'm eating these. I don't feel like stopping.
You don't feel like stopping.
Very stupid going in.
That's good.
You and China White and them chips, bro. Niggas be killing the chips.
Chips.
Rhinos and chip sponsorships.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I lost you guys. Where you guys go?
Is there any age limit? Is there any limit on age for picking up young girls? How to approach girls who are almost half my age but still past the age of consent? Is there something to consider regarding their minds at that age? Okay. So here's going to be my opinion, and you could say yes and you could say no. I'm going to say that you can, and it's a lot of it is, some of it is age, but a lot of it is like connection. Like with me, like I don't really do this, but there's like 21, 22-year-old. I'm 33. There's 21, 22-year-olds who they fuck with me and they're kind of younger, but at the same time, like there's still an organic connection there. It's not like me being creepy with them. You know what I'm saying? Like they just fuck with a nigga like that. Then I got some others who are like been up to like mid 40s. So it's more about the vibe of abundance. Like I don't really go after that. They just kind of tend to like me. And if it's easy enough or whatever, cool. But I don't really like go after that. It's not even a thought process. I just don't delve into it. So it's kind of like, don't be fucking with the young bitches just because you think it's like easier prey, because then that could be kind of lack of abundance. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of creepy status.
What'd you say, Lawrence?
Shoot, I mean, you say what I need to say? So I got one now that's getting her master's. So I think she's about, she should be about 24, 25. So it doesn't even matter. Her age doesn't even come in a factor. It only becomes a factor when you make it a factor. Now, I'm not messing with somebody that's underage, is not consensual. I'm not going to do that. But when I make age an issue, then it becomes an issue within our interaction. Like Trav was just saying, it's about all the connection. She seen me, we connected. I waited for her to come from winter break, took her out to go to the Waffle House. Next thing we know, she got the business. The other one, seen her on a dating app. She came over, plain and simple. She, just came to watch a movie, whatever the case may be. Next, my pipe is in her mouth. So playing this.
But here's the thing too. Like at a certain point, age doesn't really fucking matter. Like if it's a little older. So like for example, like I got a brother who's in his 50s and he still DJs. Like he be like sometimes he be getting girls who like were his students back in the day, and now they're like in their 30s and he's in his 50s, and they're like, I liked you since I was a kid, but he's in his 50s, they're in their 30s. It's like, bruh, have at it, bruh. That means that you're still desirable in your 50s, like, because he doesn't fuck like ugly ass bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like they look good, so I'm like, okay, like he's still in the game.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think a lot of guys don't think about how important it is. It doesn't matter. I mean, it matters when it's not they're under the age. That's when
it matters when it's like to catch a predator status.
Yeah,
like when that energy is there. Like when it's like this nigga Chris Hansen can like pop up at any time. Like that's when you worry about it. So that's why I was saying like, yeah, bro, like don't just go after like someone that's like fucking like 15 or 17 because you see it's like easy prey. Like, nah, that's weak shit.
Actually, they like older men because they like older men for one thing. You're more mature, you know what you want, and you pretty much they want someone they can follow after. Any woman wants that, but they like it even more. Even I mean, you can look at my thing. I got gray hair. They love the gray hair, so they're fascinated by that. So by the time we get into the bedroom, it's over.
But see, remember too, Lawrence, like when I saw you and this was organic, when I saw you in Vegas, the first thing I said was like, oh shit, bro. I was like, you got like hella energy, bro. I was like, you come off more like, not like you were like slower, but like more mild mannered and like chiller. But when you were in Vegas, bro, you were hella moving and like talking to people. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah.
Hey man, do the voice for me. Do the voice for me.
What?
Do the voice. I can't say his name, you know.
Fuck you, man. Fucked up, man. I'm gonna sue you, man. Like,
man, but you're right, Trav. This the thing, man. It's the energy that you have.
This is what it is, LDA. You undersold yourself. So when I saw you in person, I was like, oh shit. And then remember, I was one of the first niggas that told you about your sock game.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man, that's the thing. Most guys, you can't be walking around with a cane and a walker and thinking you're gonna get some younger girls, and you can't be dressing like you dress age appropriate, but you don't dress like you're an old man. And you walk around with FUBU jeans on and a Pele jacket. Come on, man, you can't be doing that.
And then you mouthpieced us into having a lot less of a weight.
Say that again. I don't understand.
Remember, we were supposed to be waiting for like almost an hour, I think, and then you're like, hold up. And then you like disappeared. Then like you came back and you're like, hey, come on. And it was like, what? Like, nigga, it's only been like 10 minutes. And like you mouthpieced us to cut the line.
Oh, you're talking about when we were at Denny's?
Yeah.
Sunday. Oh yeah, because when we I said y'all go out there and somebody, I ain't gonna say who's messaging me. But so what happened was we were all
somebody's mother.
So what happened was we were trying to get into Denny's and it was like a crowd. And so I said, hey y'all, I got this, put it under the name. I said my name was Motu. She's like, what? Motu. All right. So y'all went out there. I thought about it, walked around. I said, let me go in there and talk. I said, no, what's your name? I can't remember her name. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. She's like, oh, okay. I'm working on the table right now. She got us a table of a good spot. And then we had a good waitress who was, to me, she was nice looking. And I started to finesse the waitress. So it's all in herself. You present yourself like somebody saying some orthopedic shoes, it ain't going to work. If you present yourself as a man that's comfortable in himself and know how to talk to women, it works all the time. It was crap. I think it didn't take us less than 10 minutes to get into that seating.
Nah, that shit was hella fast, bro. And then here's the thing, right? Like, so this was what was cool about it. So we all kind of know each other through Afi, but Afi was later. So what I liked about it was, what's up, guys? What was that? But it was just us, but we didn't skip a beat. That's when I knew it was like, okay, we got like a real bond here. Because I was like, it was like, like we were waiting on them, but at the same time, it didn't like stop us from getting to know each other and like kick it and chop it up. And then that's when I kind of knew like, okay, this is like something organic here. And then you could see like everybody's character in person for the most part. Like everybody that we mainly kicked with, it was like, okay, like everybody's like had a cool personality and the vibe was hella cool. And that's what I'm saying. It's just the that's what sucks about this quarantine, bro. Because we got to do that again. We were talking about doing that cruise thing. That would be hella cool.
Man, that would have been perfect, man. We did a cruise by the second time around. Oh, yep. You would see that's like you said, played like low key on here, man. But like we said, when we got in person, man, like when I left Nelly and Cuzzo and I went to the other spot. Oh my God. You see who I was rolling with?
Yeah, because, bro, if I was able to be at the club with y'all, like, oh, trust me, bro, we would have like
over. We were trying to get into. What's it? Dreas? That's what's the name of that club?
Dreas.
We were trying to get in there, but my friend, even that man, finessing that. See, that's the thing. Even though I'm older, we're 48. I still know how to connect with people. I think that's what most people miss, how to connect with other people at their level and still maintain who you are. So when I connect,
energy, bro, and usually you correlate good energy with youth, with youngness. Nah, you know how to fucking preserve that energy. You can take that shit long as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because think about it. To get into where I think it was how much of 40? I think nearly $40 or $60 to get in a person. So I finessed with my friend. I told her, "Hey, I'm trying to get in." She said, "Where you going with us?" So the dude had the guy she was with, the group that we were with, they're having a birthday party. So he got me in because I was with her. Then next thing you know, I just started having fun in the place in VIP where I was. That's how you do it. I didn't act strange. I didn't act like I was walking on with a cane. I ain't trying. Y'all some young kids. Y'all don't know no whippersnappers. No, I knew how to speak their language, speak the language, and I just had fun. I was dancing. Anyway. But yeah, and then I didn't come home till about 4 o'clock in the morning. I walked down the strip by myself, pimp walking, enjoying by myself. That's how you do it. That's how you live. Most people that's on here, they don't know how to live.
LDA was hitting that salsa dance all over Vegas, bro.
Right. Somebody put, code switch. I know how to code switch fast. So I started speaking their language and took pictures with them and shoot. Man, they have no clue. And it wasn't so much about me getting some sex, because I had that lined up too, but the person didn't fall through. So it wasn't even about that. If that didn't happen, I still had the most fun anyway.
Well, you weren't doing that and having fun just because of sex.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have a life that's fulfilled outside of that. Like, pussy has to be an auxiliary. That can't be like the main shit. And the reason why is because when you have enough, like, yeah, it's great and all, but if you don't have a fulfilling life, a sex life is only going to help so much. Like, yeah, that's going to be cool, but you're still going to have emptiness. You know what I'm saying?
True. It's facts, man. And that's the thing. And women know, like you said, you have that abundance mindset. Women know when you are thirsty. So if you coming off thirsty, they're going to automatically put, he trying to bust a nut. I didn't care about busting a nut or not. Guess what's going to happen? I'm going to get mine. When I came back, when the women seen the pictures from the Vegas trip, what do you think they want to do?
Well, see, you got to think too, like, you have to be non-thirsty, but I'm sorry, you do kind of have to sexually objectify the woman that you're fucking with. Here's the reason why, and here's the way I think it's done, though. You don't need to be like overly thirsty, overly complimenting, overly talking about her physique or whatever you find attractive or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Still get to connect with her on some regular shit. Still be reserved. You got to keep that in your head, even if you're thinking that shit. But you shouldn't, because when you get to a point where like, this is what I'm fucking with, you need more than just that, because that's just a prerequisite. And now it's also, when you're around, what energy are you bringing to me? Is it going to be some bullshit? Is this going to be a struggle? Are you going to slow me down for my purpose? Like, it's going to be more than just that. So then you're going to up it even more because now you're going to be controlling the dynamics while getting some top notch. You have to be willing to let things go because you have other shit you could be doing. Like, I got other things besides other women I could be doing if you're wasting my fucking time. So
I would say on the flip side, though, I still give off the energy that I will dominate a woman right on the spot. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not thirsty for it, but my energy say, if you play around, you will be on your knees and you will be looking out the window while I'm knocking you off.
Right.
There's still that energy there. You know what I mean?
You filled in a blank I needed to say. I'm glad you said that because that's the thing. Even though I'm not objectifying them, they have to get that energy from you that you would know how to treat them in the bed. They have to get that sense of, oh, he knows how to fuck. Oh, I'm curious. I think he could fuck. I wonder what he could fuck like. Like, that has to be going through their head, and you have to know how to draw that out of them.
Uh-oh, Nelly, you there? You was there. Tell him the truth.
Yeah, man. I'm in the building.
What's up, bro?
What's good with y'all? Motu. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Tell him the truth, man. How it was in Vegas, man. We were living it for real.
Yo, I had to tap in real quick, man. I just got my wisdom pulled today, so I'm gonna keep it short. But I had to definitely tap in on a link to vouch for everything that Trav was saying, not only about LDA, but pretty much all the fellas, man. Pretty much everybody energy matched their energy offline and then some. You know what I'm saying? It was a very organic connection. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't with me personally, it wasn't no odd vibe or nothing. I felt like even though I never met these guys in the physical, it felt like I known these guys for years. And I to me personally, that was just a beautiful vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that everybody who watched that footage of us brothers getting together in Vegas, I hope that influenced even because we didn't even have brothers that were there in the group that didn't even come. So I hope the next time, whenever this bullshit is over and we organize something, I hope that all the rest of the guys get together and not only them guys get together, but show YouTube as a whole that positive brothers can get together for a positive cause and have fun, and not only have fun but also learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that was one of the ultimate things that everybody watched from LDA's drops, from RPC drops, from AFI drops. When we were in Vegas together, that showed the unity, and it can be done. And this is why I say personally between the guys that Motu is leading by example, because this is what we're actually doing. We're not just talking about it, we're being about it. And that's what's most important when it comes to this manosphere shit.
No, that's real talk. And we disagree too. That's the thing. Like, it ain't just like nobody has their own opinion. It's just we all come from a respectful place. It's just, you know.
I just needed y'all to open the window. That's all.
Right.
Open the window, man. I can't breathe.
LD, I don't know if you've seen in the chat. I put the when Trav was talking about Vegas, I put in the chat. I don't know if you've seen that I see why younger women are attracted to LDA, but because it's his vibe, it's his energy. He's being himself. He's not trying to be somebody that he's not projecting himself not to be. The way he dresses, his energy, everything was very organic. So I can see why younger women are attracted to him. It's easy. I can see why.
Yeah. And see, the thing is when you have like some real authentic game, that shit, it ages like wine as long as you put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like you could be a fucking 50, 60-year-old man. Like I said, my brother's in his 50s, bro. This fool still is getting like cream of the crop bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. And that's just because, it's just because of his outlook and how he takes care of himself. Like, his skin is still cool. Like, he still has good hairline. Like, he's older than me, still got a good hairline. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm bald, shit. This nigga just fucking has good energy about him, and it's like it don't matter, bro. And yeah, he does music, so he's still connected to what's going on because he still stays current with the music. And that's part of it too. Like he's on that wavelength because literally he's playing the wavelength. He's the DJ.
Right.
So he knows what the people are rocking with.
I tell this about my homeboy all the time because we're the same age. We're in our 30s, right? He always talks or have the energy out like, oh, we're getting old. And I said, no, brother, you getting old. I'm getting wiser. And the reason why I'm saying that because to me, age ain't nothing but a number. So if you keep projecting this old man energy at your 30s, imagine how you're gonna be in your 40s and your 50s. Come on. Come on now. We come on now. Like, come on. So what I'm saying is you can't think with an old man mentality. You got to kind of think from a young man's perspective, not saying that you have a young man's mind, because of course you should be, as you get older, you should be more wiser. But at the same time, you should be like, well, shit, I can do just as much as these young boys out here doing and better. You know what I'm saying? So I always think from a young man's mindset. You know what I'm saying? And I think that affects your overall health as you get older too, man. Just thinking on that type of wave.
Well, you gotta think too, bro. Like, okay, if you want to like equate it to, let's say, like basketball or something, and it's like, okay, it's dudes retired and they're like mid-30s to 40s. But the thing is too is, even though they're athletes, they got a lot of repetitive injury from so many games and all this and all that. If you keep yourself up, you don't have all that history of repetitive injuries. So it's like you're actually in some ways sometimes better off because you haven't wore yourself out. Yeah, you don't have all the money, but you have like your health benefits. So it's like it's really not that hard, bro. Like, yeah, at some point we all get old and it stops at some point, but it doesn't stop as soon as people think. It's just people give up at a collective age a lot. It's usually like people give up right after college or something like that. That's all it is. But nah, bro, you got people that are still in their prime in their 40s and 50s as men because of compound effect, and they're staying relevant. And you know, if you keep yourself in the gym and you still have good health and you got all these fucking life experiences, bro, you're only going to be a better version of what you were.
Exactly.
That's the key. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, LDA.
That's the key, man. I made up my mind that I made a commitment years ago before all this. I think I made a commitment that I'm going to live my best life and I'm going to enjoy it. So I can even say in my 40s, it's been even better than my 30s or in my 20s. So in my 40s, I had more, if I can say more beautiful experiences than I did in my 30s or even in my 20s. Why? Because like Trav said, I mean, I'm more experienced. The game is seasoned, and it's just like I say one or two words and that's it. It's all like you guys saying, it's all in the mindset. And I'm thinking about it when I turn 60, what it's going to be like. It's going to be ridiculous. It should get better, not worse. Now, even physical, I make sure I take care of my physical health. We talk offline, all of us, about our physical and what we do to maintain our physical. We're eating right and different herbs that we take. But dude, it's all about that. And then two is just the energy. What kind of energy you giving off? If you're giving out old man energy, guess what? You're gonna get grandma, auntie, and everybody else trying to hit you versus the younger chicks that's what you want. Because younger chicks are nice and tight and right.
Excuse me. My OG said, if you blessed to live long, your life don't really start till you're 50.
Pretty much.
Nah, I think it's just having a will is the biggest thing. And will is what's going to get you games, what's going to get you success. Like, and I don't know, society when we're young and in school and stuff, it kind of like the school system kind of curbed your will. But it's like sometimes when you're alone, like I was kind of thinking about, like when I was younger, sometimes I like to play by myself and play with action figures. Bro, I would get lost for hours making like fucking like trilogies of fucking matches and shit and have a good old time by myself and be productive. Sometimes I got less productive being around people, or they're feeding you with these negative thoughts of what you can and can't do. That those thoughts didn't come into your head until they said something. So I'm just like, and it just proves and shows, bruh. And it's like, as long as you just keep going, bro, you're only going to be a better version of yourself, bruh. Like, I'm excited for my fucking 30s just because I'm like, damn, bro. My only thing is, damn, if I would have known this at 20-something, shit. But, you know,
I agree, man. Like if I knew what I knew, I agree, man. If I knew what I knew now in my 30s than I did in my 20s, oh my gosh, man. That's why I sometimes I'm a little jealous of the guys that's in their younger teens and in their 20s getting all this game off of fucking YouTube.
Bruh, and they didn't have to like they didn't have to go through the different eras that learn the mistakes and stuff to get like now put on a platter for them, bro. Like I remember like 10 years ago, bro. If you was trying to talk game with people, and like I was always pretty truthful about it. Like even when I wasn't doing as good, I would never lie. I was never a liar about my shit. But like guys around me would lie all the fucking time about their stats and how they were doing. I'm like, no, nigga, like you know. And it's just like, like with Avi was saying the Tariq Nasheed shit, like he was kind of one of the first as far as the black dudes too. But then you couldn't like interact. Now it's like, bro, like it's hella interactive, and these fools will answer your questions. It's like, damn, bro, like. When we were growing up, if you just weren't privy to being in an environment that had that game, you were asked out.
Exactly, and I tell you what, now I'm speaking from the cats that's born 85, 84 and up. So being outside was our social media. Not being indoors, being outside. I'm gonna break it down even a little bit more. We caught the wave before it was cell phones, before it was the internet, meaning that we had to, if we wanted to go mess with the little girlies and the chicks in the neighborhood and all that, we had to go outside and actually go up and talk to them. You had to go put in work. You had to go to the mall. You had to make sure you had your little pen and paper. You know what I'm saying? You like old school shit. We caught like the last of the old school wave right before cell phones. I would say at that point, beepers were out the window at that point, but cell phones, internet, like we caught like
it started changing in college. That's when it changed for us.
Right.
Because in high school, I didn't have a cell phone when I was in high school, and then even then it wasn't like I are now.
Nigga, I didn't even get a cell phone till my freshman year in college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we caught the end of the old school ways.
Yeah,
so
we
that's
caught
why
we saw it change.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I appreciate. That's why I'm kind of glad that the age that I'm at, man, because I can appreciate the old school game. I can appreciate anything that came after that, and I can appreciate the game that's now with the social media era.
Yeah, you have to.
You know what I'm saying? I was able to catch all the waves. You know what I'm saying?
Like that's why I like FitX Fearless, because I feel like he combines the old school game with the new school game pretty damn good. And his explanations are pretty good with why he thinks the way he does. So I'm like, he's one person, and that's why he has the results.
I'm gonna tell you, since y'all talking about old school games, shoot, we ain't had no cell phones. It was beepers. A beeper, if you had that, and you had to send letters with cologne on it.
No, I know. We're the same, bro.
Oh shit! Talk about the letters.
For most
old school elementary letters.
Can't relate to not having.
Do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be my girlfriend? Circle yes or no.
Dude, that's when you mastered your game. When you had to send a letter. So I would create some creative words in my letter, put a little cologne in it. By the time she get it, she's like, "Oh, I can smell you, dude." Dude, you know how many letters I sent, and it worked. There was no email. Email wasn't even a thought.
Right.
And then, like you said, talking the game, we every Saturday the game was get on the bus, go to the mall. You got to shoot your shot, and you got a group of your peers there. Like, I dare you to go do it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Facts.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, and it depended on who you kicked it with too, bro. Because some cats were like faking the funk and not supportive. Like cats try to act like you're weak, but they were weak too. Like a lot of guys lie about how they are with women.
Man, just oh my gosh, just thinking about the old school, man, and you know what I mean, you catch the bus because you wasn't driving then. Me and my homies, we took the bus to the mall and have your fresh gear on. You know all the flies girls at your school. Then I was in what, elementary school, like 6th, 7th grade, going to middle school. So you know all the fly girlies was gonna be at the mall. So you had to make sure you had your little gear tight. You know what I mean, breath smelling good, and you better have that pen and paper because it was very hard to have pen and paper back then. Nobody wasn't giving you pen and paper and you try and get numbers. You had to make sure you come out that crib with that pen and paper or you gonna be asked out.
Hey, you gotta have a notebook.
Facts.
dude, that's days. I sort of missed that, man, because it was like you had to put in the work. It wasn't no, and then and if you didn't put in the work, when we got back to the neighborhood, you got ranked on. We don't know what y'all call it. We call it ranked on. Dude, you ain't got no game. You had to go and realize like I gotta adjust what I'm doing, and you had to prove that this is what you got to do. It wasn't those. Oh, it's okay. You'll be all right. Just click the next link. No, it wasn't no swiping. You got to wait till the next time and get your game in.
Mm.
It was work, man. It was work.
Right. This makes me think of the '90s, right? And Afi and LDA, y'all can speak more on this because y'all a little older than us. Do you think back then that the music, and I'm talking about as far as the '90s decade, as far as the music, as far as the R&B and all that, do you think the music had a very big influence on how dudes would talk and interact with women? And I would say interact with women by being more and more romantic. Do you think the music had a heavy influence on dudes back then being romantic to women back then?
I'm gonna say yeah, because men follow what women like, and women like that shit, so men followed it. That's what I say.
Did the music play a part?
I love the '90s music. I'm an R&B cat, but I know what I know now as far as listening to it, that it was very simpish. But I take in account into the fact that okay, this was the '90s. This is how they had to interact with the women then. You know what I'm saying? So I have a big overall understanding on why the music the way that it was during that decade.
I'm telling you, back then with the music, it was like a precursor to set the game for you. So pretty much, maybe I hate to say this. So when you had a phone, when you record your voicemail, you put the music you want on the. Yeah, this is Lawrence D. Adams. And while you got the music playing in the background, you say your wherever you go to say, leave your number. Boom. My number was 383-0515. See, I still remember my number back then.
Right.
So that's how you did it. So the music played a good part, and the women were more. They cooperated with you. If they wanted to do that. Oh, and then two, don't count. You calling the radio station. I want to send this out to my girl over on the other side of town. She hear her name. Oh, it was just, man, it was simpler. Not simpler. Ghost skating. You can. I hate to say it, man. I guess I'm bringing. So whoever gonna talk about it. I don't give a rat's. But dude, when I had my Jerry curl, you couldn't say nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Right.
My Jerry curl.
Hey, dedications on the radio, bro. Those used to be big.
Yeah, man. Like,
oh, you got it on the radio.
Yes, he said my name. The next day in school, yeah, you hear me say your name on. Ours was 93.1. Did you hear me say her name on For Lovers Only? Yeah. That's how it was, man. People don't know how powerful it was.
You know what? Another thing that came up and I'm thinking about now is, do men nowadays, do they even know how to even slow dance with women now?
Oh, hell no.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's true because there's no like slow dancing. Like I don't even think at school dances they slow dance anymore.
Right, right.
They don't know how to slow down.
Shout out,
That's where you get it in.
right. Shout out to Millie. She asked, I see you, Jersey in the building. She asked me how old I am. I'm 34, Millie.
And these guys got to learn how to slow dance, man. You slow dance.
Yo, oh my LDA, LD, I think you should talk about that, man, because that came up on my mind the other day. Like, dudes even know how to slow dance with a woman now? Come on,
dude.
Hey, that's why that R&B night thing is tight as fuck though, because it's like
facts.
That shit's tight, bro.
Dude, man, that right there. Let me get some game. So let me say this. So what I've done and still can do. So I have a playlist of slow jams that I have already set that are like 90s, 80s, 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm older. Mm-hmm. So what I do is I invite a girl over. We sit and get something to drink. We don't have to be nothing alcohol or anything. We sit and talk, and then we reminisce. So what we do is I start playing music, and I get up and start dancing a little bit. So what I would do is I grab her off the couch, and we begin to dance to the music, song after song after song after song after song. What happens is she gets lost in the music because the music is to trigger her to a time when she was younger. She might have been in love. She was young. She was horny, wherever the case may be. Now those triggers are now attached to me. I'm giving too much game away. And so when we do that, she's now in the place where her defenses are down, and now she's comfortable, and now she's ready to do whatever that happens next. And if I take it there next or not. That's power.
I can definitely vouch for that because one of my lifers, right? Mm-hmm. Now when one of my lifers, this was a couple years ago, when she was out in AC, we were doing our thing, right? So at the time, Rihanna's last album was out at around that time, and she had that music playing in the background. So guess what? Every time she thinks about that album, who does she think about? Nelly. Me. Forever. With you.
you, boom, boom.
But the thing is, too, is like with the slow dancing, that stuff, like, it's like something like when they're playing that type of music and stuff, like that's something I really enjoy. So it's like I'm also in my element too. So that's like one thing. Like when you're able to like do something that a woman will like, but you're bringing them into your element, you're naturally gonna put the best part of yourself out there. Because you're doing you, what you like to do. So like, you know, like even this too, like some guys aren't the greatest dancers. I say this, don't let that shit stop you though from having a good time with a chick. Like even if you fuck up a little bit, the fact that you're confident and you don't really trip, that's going to get you some bonus points too, because most people would fold.
Right.
Being bad at that or being scared to do it or not attempt. So it's kind of like not tripping about shit.
Hey, put what King said. When you grinding her out on the dance floor, she feels that third leg and it's a wrap. Please understand. You got to trigger the third leg and put it on her leg, put it on her leg, put it on her thigh, put it on that rump. And what's going to happen? Oh, she gonna move them hips.
Oh, there's a reason why fucking Nick sang that song Too Close. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, too close. Yeah. See, people don't know that.
Now.
Okay.
Now, Trav. Since we're talking about music and vibes or whatever, now Trav. Now, tell me, tell me about your experience about only R&B only night, and tell me how did you utilize the environment in R&B night to your advantage?
Yeah, I was like, because I was like, all right, I'm gonna just go. And I was like, it's just gonna be dancing. And like, you know, when I was younger, since high school, I was always pretty good at being in the like middle of the dance floor if I wanted to be. I was never really into that attention wise, but I was never shy about dancing. So I was like, bruh, if I go up there, there's gonna be people like me that'll be up there by themselves, some women. I guarantee you, like I gotta have a girlfriend for the night. And like the second girl I approached is exactly what happened. It was just like she was up there by herself too, and I was just like, I didn't even say anything. I just grabbed her, just like, all right, you and me, like, you know, it was that simple.
Man, they don't. Man, I'm gonna tell you what song. I'm gonna tell you. I don't care what nobody thinks. You play some R. Kelly. Done
You
deal.
gonna set it off.
Done deal.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
You gonna set it off.
Off.
You gonna set it up. Listen, man. When you play that R. Kelly, man, it's over, man. It's over. And I'm a music connoisseur. So when I was chilling with my local whatever, I just had some music playing through my phone. And I'm just playing random R. Kelly songs. And Lord do you behold, it got her in the mood because R. Kelly's one of her favorite singers. So I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that until she started to get a little touchy feely. So yeah, man, you gotta be. I feel like as a man, you gotta be in tune with the music. It don't even just has to be R&B. It can be jazz. It can be any type of genre of music. Don't limit yourself, man. You got to be in tune with this music because the music sets the vibe. You as the man, you're in control of the vibe, and you should take the vibe wherever you want to take the vibe to.
Here's some game too. If you really know the music like that, all real niggas that know music have songs that not many people know, but when they play it for people, everybody thinks it's hella tight. So I got an Usher song that's like that. If you've never heard .com by Usher, go listen to that song. Super take them down slap.
Right.
Not many people have heard that song. You know, it's Usher. He's a household name.
Right.
Other artists that just didn't pop, but they had good shit. Like, bro, when you know how to like drop it on chicks and then explain to them, like, yeah, like this song came out this year, but you know this didn't happen for them, and like you could just really go in and like go in depth about some shit organically, bro. It's a wrap. You're putting them up on shit. You can put a chick up on tight ass music, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna have a fuss with you, dog. Like they like that shit. Like, oh, this nigga knows.
And that's
good
facts.
They got to get you got to get your music game together. So, and that's the thing. That's why I say I pull from the 70s, 80s, mainly 70s, 80s, and 90s. I can pull up a little bit in the 2000s, but that's my 90s and 80s is my go-to. And so that brings me to their childhood. So that's why I tap into it. My mama used to listen to that. I know. In my mind, I'm like, yes, I know your mama used to listen to that.
Bro, you could slap a song by a singer from that era not many people know.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's the right song, it doesn't matter what era it is, they'll still fuck with it. They'll actually appreciate it harder because you went back in the vault and put them up on something that's hella old that slaps they didn't know about. Like I'm good at this type of game. This is like because that's just naturally me because I like music.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like easy for me.
I mastered that shit.
And girls will try to like sometimes like it could be competition. Like, oh, let me see what you listen to. Oh, I got better music. Like, nah, I'll just slap. Slap after slap. Like this song slaps harder than that. This song slaps harder than that. Like it's organic, but that'll be a little thing I'll do too. And it's a dominant way of playing with her. Like, nah, I got the tight shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, so man, ask have you ever boned Trey Songz? I've boned the Trey Songz before, but I don't like put Trey Songz to bone. You know
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say
I got some shit out to that, but that don't be like my pick. It just happened to come on some shit.
I be liking like the turf, like South, like Atlanta, like R&B slaps, like blow your back out by like fucking the Jokers and shit. Like, bro, like I be liking them like kind of grimy R&B tracks because it fits my mood when I'm about to fuck. Because it's like when I'm about to smash, bro, like I'm going dumb in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I admit I can't. I got to turn the music off. I need to hear I can't do it with the music going. I think of one situation And this dates me when I'm going to say this because it's Clarence Carter. I don't know if y'all know who Clarence Carter is.
I'll be stroking.
That's the song, man. And I never forgot that I was just talking to an ex this week, and she was talking about. You remember when you came over, and we played "I'll Be Stroking" while we were actually stroking. She said, "I don't remember." I said, "A B C D." Oh, now she remembered. But it's crazy, man. I need it quiet because I need to get my own rhythm going. Or if it's too loud, I gotta have it real low. Something with no words. So yeah, but
He's stroking to the west.
Yeah, music be an easy one for me, bro. That's like an easy excuse if you want someone to come over. I mean, really, I think any excuse works if you just made the interaction good. But for me, because it's organic too, it'll be like if we talk about music, it'll be like, all right, well, let's slide over to my spot, and then I got a cool little spot we can listen to some shit. I want to see what you listen to, compare your playlist. Boom. Or it's like, oh, you watched that? Like, oh, I haven't seen that. Let's watch that. I got the Fire Stick. Boom. That's a one too. So, and then it just gets them comfortable. It's like they're doing something they want to do, and then you set the innuendo of certain songs. It's a fucking rap.
I'm telling you, it's easy. It's easy as Sunday morning.
King says, "What R&B albums y'all bit rock to?" Mine, I'm gonna say Glenn Lewis, the first one, World Outside My Window, boom. Usher, first one. Next, first one. Chico DeBarge, first one. D'Angelo, first one. That's my top five.
Fuck it, Chico DeBarge. That's super BET days.
I don't put wrong. Just got my papers on my name. I'm headed home. That's the shit.
Yeah.
What's going on,
I want to shout out DJ D Nice, man. He been doing his thing on IG lately, and let me tell you, I told you I'm a music connoisseur. So you don't think everyone wasn't looking up and seeing what these songs were, man. I'm trying to expand my library in music, and he was playing a lot of the classic shit, man. And I'm like, okay, this is what he was playing. Okay, cool, bet. So now I got a whole list, a bunch of other songs that I really wasn't up on as far as R&B, or I should say old
you gotta
school
stay
R&B, talking about
bro.
the 70s, 80s, and everything else in between. So that brother too, man.
Yeah, you gotta stay expanding, bro. Like even like something that I'm going through right now, which is weird, is like it's like I'm not washed up, but sometimes I just don't feel in touch because it's like I mean, bitches still find me attractive and shit, but like the shit that people think that's tight now, I don't think is that tight like that. Like a lot of the new artists and shit like that. So it kind of like puts me at like a little bit of a crossroads sometimes because it's like, bro, this shit ain't as tight as like 5-10 years ago. But I don't try to be like a Scrooge and like just like not listen and stay relevant and shit. Anyway, I still give everything a chance. But it's just I don't know. Right now, I might not be into it. But it's everything's in ebbs and flows and waves. But you got to stay at least somewhat up on what's current. You know.
Hey, look, man, we're gonna close this thing out. Any last trav? Any last words, and then pass it around?
Well, shoot. Nah, I don't got no last words. Just to stay cool during this quarantine time and don't let it be an excuse to cat off. Just switch your productivity to something else.
Oh, Keith Sweat, yeah.
Keith.
LDA.
What's that? What you got?
I say
last
keep
words. Oh, go ahead, Nelly.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nelly.
I got last words, yo. My mic is a little choppy, so excuse me, fellas, if I'm coming in a little delayed. But I just wanted to tell the fellas, man, utilize this time while we're on quarantine to be productive, man. This is the best time I can think of where you can actually really, really invest in yourself and do some reading, improve yourself, work out. Anything that you didn't have the time to do, now you don't have no excuse now. You have the time to do it. Do it and soak up this game. And if you want to take a glimpse on how I'm living personally, you can catch me on Instagram, nellynell 22 21. And I love y'all. I love my Motu brothers. I love everybody that support us too as well, man. Y'all have a good evening.
Woo. Love that.
LDA.
Yo, this is LDA Lawrence D. Adams. You can find me on Instagram. Find me on YouTube. Find me on Instagram and find me on YouTube. Now you're going to be able to find a new channel that I have, LDA After Dark, where we talk about things we've been talking about right now after dark.
It's about to get lit.
Grown folks conversation, because I had to realize I had to split my LDA regular and go to a LDA After Dark. And I have some women coming on there, and we're going to talk about some serious things. Grown folks conversation.
To get sex?
Sex?
No, man.
Hey, fuck you, man. Oh,
man. Man, that's the best, man. You the best. LDA After Dark is dedicated for grown folks conversation. It will not happen on Lawrence D. Adams channel anymore. So get ready for that. A bone to the music of these. Yeah, it's going to be real nice. I have some women coming on. It's already set. They want to talk. They want to express some things.
Absolutely, man. Follow me on Instagram, Dominance Mindset and Raw Game. Pledge to the Patreon if you want to show support. Links are in previous videos as well as this one. Fuck with my anchor. Shit, that's about it, man. Yeah, that's it. Follow me on Instagram, Dominance Mindset Raw Game. Get on the Patreon. And that's pretty much it, man.
Wait a minute. He said he boned to one of my songs. Okay. I'm about to up that.
Hey, boosting the census.
All right, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all drop We Are the Prize in the chat when the chat is over. I appreciate that. It helps the channel grow. Peace.
Yes, peace.
100.